Breathe in, breathe out. And today on Norris Teaches Science, starring Mr. Norris, in Biology Edition, we present cellular respiration. Today's video goal is I can explain cellular respiration and how it relates to cellular energy. So what is cellular respiration? And I want my laser pointer. All right. Is the process of releasing energy, ATP, by breaking down food. Cellular respiration works together with photosynthesis. They're kind of opposites of each other. So if you haven't watched my photosynthesis video, I suggest you go watch it soon. After this video, pause this video, go watch it now. One of the two. I don't know. It's up to you. All right. Now, it does it by breaking down food. What do we mean by food? We mean glucose or sugar, the C6H12O6 that comes from photosynthesis. It's a carbon-based molecules. It occurs in the mitochondria. You know that organelle, the powerhouse of the cell? It occurs there. It occurs in both plant and animal cells. Plants, it's a little easy because they make the sugar with photosynthesis and then they do cellular respiration to break it down. Animal cells or animals in general, it's a little different. We have to consume something that has the sugar in it, the glucose in it, for us to do cellular respiration. It is an exothermic reaction. What that means is it releases energy, unlike photosynthesis, which was endothermic because it took it in. So this formula for cellular respiration, if you know the photosynthesis formula, it's the reverse. So you have 6O2 plus C6O2 plus C6H12O6 yielding 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus ATP. So oxygen plus sugar or glucose yields carbon dioxide, H2O, which is water, and energy, ATP. So break it down again. Remember that arrow? It divided it in half. So on the left side were the reactants, which are oxygen and glucose. On the right side are the products, which are carbon dioxide, H2O, and ATP. When I told you to breathe in and breathe out at the beginning of the video, that was because when you breathe out carbon dioxide. Your body just did cellular respiration when you breathed in and when you breathed out. Actually, your body's doing cellular respiration at the current moment because your cells need energy. Your body needs energy. And this is the process by which we get a lot of the energy. Now, there's two types of cellular respiration. You have aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. If you've ever taken like a fitness class and health class, you've probably heard of aerobic respiration or aerobic exercises. You know, the ones that require a lot of breathing, a lot of oxygen. Right before this video, I went and took an hour walk, and I was doing aerobic exercises. So it does require you to breathe. It requires a lot of oxygen. So aerobic respiration is when there's oxygen present. Oxygen present. And it actually yields a lot more energy than the other one. It nets approximately 38 ATP molecules, which is a lot of energy. Anaerobic respiration happens when the environment lacks oxygen. And it doesn't produce a lot of energy. It produces maybe 2 ATPs. But we also call anaerobic respiration by another term, fermentation. Fermentation, the name of it depends on what organism it happens in. You have alcoholic fermentation and lactic acid fermentation. Alcoholic fermentation is carried out by plants. Most people refer to it about yeast. It's actually one of the processes in making beer or even alcoholic alcoholic drinks. I don't know. I'm just having trouble saying words today. I don't know why. But if you've never made bread, you have to have yeast. You have to let it prove or rise over a certain amount of time before you cook it. And fermentation is one of the two processes in actually making alcohol. I am not going to teach you or tell you how to do that because you guys should not be consuming any alcohol at your age. Lactic acid fermentation occurs in animals and occurs in the muscle cells um, when there's a shortness of oxygen. This is why I say you're running and you're an avid runner, unlike me who never or barely ever runs. Um, you're running and your legs start to hurt and they're burning. This is because you're switching over from aerobic respiration in your muscles in your legs to anaerobic respiration, and you're having this lactic acid build up on your muscles, and it's actually fatiguing your muscles. So, um, that's about it for what I'm going to cover with cellular respiration. There's a lot more out there about it. There's the whole processes that happen inside the mitochondria. So I suggest you go over to Google, YouTube, some other videos about the process. But I hope you learned something today. And this is Mr. Norris, and he is signing out of this video for today.